Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie. No question about it. Here are the five for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Bulls, White and Lavine pair up in the backcourt. It's Markkanen and Carter Jr. at the 4 and the 5. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. And Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. White against Paul. White with the steal. Timeout called for the Bulls.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bulls.
And stolen by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
It's really hard to know what to expect when teams play only twice a year. Makes it a bit of a mystery.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Ayton, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
White against Booker. Here's Markkanen. That shot, no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Pulls up on the wing with the tip. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got 5 points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And again, Chicago, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Lavine. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Lavine. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lavine against Booker. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
Pass to Bridges. Charity stripe shot. Ayton. Tip back in for 2. He has 7.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Chicago calls timeout.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. You combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
When it comes to scoring, Zach Lavine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And here's Oubre from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Payne against White. That one is off. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
2 minutes.
Lavine passes to Carter. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Crowder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Jerome's checked in for the Suns.
Sun substitution, Ty Jerome.
And there's 1:38 left in the first. And now the Bulls in transition. Shot by Lavine, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And the Suns making a change here. Diallo's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Got it.
Comfortable on the offensive end, Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by White. And it's Crowder missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Outside Lavine. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. White, the pass to Carter. Knocks it loose. Crowder with a steal. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Markkanen. Chicago trailing here. Lavine can't hit.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Johnson joins Biyombo down low. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Bridges in at small forward. Paul against Williams. Here's McDermott, and it's all tied up. McDermott's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Wendell Carter drafted with the 7th pick in 2018, and while he was a starter from day one in Chicago, he was solid, but not spectacular. Now, as he gains momentum, he said, quote, "You come into the league with high expectations, but it can take time. I still believe I have a lot of great basketball ahead of me." BA?
Hey, he's still young. Allie, thanks. Tipped away.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Here's Rose. And Biyombo with the block. And they recover it. Biyombo with a steal. Ball against Rose. Here's Booker. And it's Chicago with a board. Rose outside. Sinks that one from the post. Rose has gotten his first bucket of the night.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Here's Lavine. No good. A bit long that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Diallo's checked in for the Suns. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Teskey. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Payne. Outside for Booker. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 7.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
Williams misses.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Payne pass to Walker. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Williams. Goes back up. Tipped. To the paint. Payne pass to Diallo. Over Williams. Rose grabs the board. The Bulls shooting only 36% so far in this game. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Oubre in for Payne. The Suns leading.
Jay Crowder.
Knocked away.
Oubre Jr.
For 3, Booker. And there it is for him. Diallo's gotten his first points in this one.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Here's Teskey.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Ayton passes to Booker. Here's Jerome, guarded by Rose. Ayton, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's got 9 points. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And again, no good by Chicago.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Rose. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Lavine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by them. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've kept.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
It's Markkanen and Carter Jr. at the 4 and the 5. White and Lavine pair up in the backcourt. And it's Avdia in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. No coverage that time. Johnson's got 6 points. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
NBA dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Paul, shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Oh, my goodness! Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
And here's the mobile 1 drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Here's Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 9.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
White, the pass to Markkanen. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
A nice shot by Booker.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Chicago calls timeout.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Haynes checked in for Booker. It's Avdia on the wing. Shoots over Bridges, and no good, trying to use the glass.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Deflected.
Markkanen with a nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Bridges, left side. Ayton in the high post.
Wow. He went
my
way up.
Goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question. powered it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Aiden's on another level.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Diallo's checked in for Phoenix. Wainwright comes in for Payne. Carter against Aiden. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. And that one hits the back iron.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Aiden. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Here's Avdia. That one doesn't drop. The Suns go the other way with it. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Paul passes to Aiden, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Oubre comes in for Bridges, and it's in there. Carter's got 6 points.
And you see right there at a solid 250, Carter has no trouble finishing through contact.
Got a piece of it. Lavine with a steal. All alone on the break. Here's White. Misses off the left iron. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Crowder, and he drains the quick shot. Crowder's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They double him with Aiden. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And here are the Suns now. And here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. Out to Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Lavine. Looking to get it going. Crowder grabs the miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And here's Oubre from the arc. The offensive rebound. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 17.
Impeccable timing from the towering big man. Aiden is someone you must box out, or this is what happens.
Lavine passes to Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Diallo. Markkanen misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. On the wing, Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
For 3.
Crowder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Here's White. A shot, no good. And so it's DeAndre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Suns. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Biyombo in at the center position, filling out the middle.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Now here's Bridges. Not a lot of room. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. It's good.
Cameron Johnson.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Lavine. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
For a stretch four who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Marketing does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Wainwright's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution for the Suns.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Lavine passes to Markkanen. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Payne with it, now guarded by White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. I think, Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Aiden, he's checked in for Phoenix. The ball comes in for Payne. White, good.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful plays.
White with the steal. Down low. Avdia. And it's good. Credit Lavine with the assist. Lavine's got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix calls timeout.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets and slashing to the hoop.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Here's White. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. White can't hit. Ooh, poked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Booker for 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lavine with a steal. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Avdia. And again, Chicago, no good. The Suns have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
And it was dueling 3-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Beautiful focus from Kobe White, powering his way past the defense. Well, one thing about Kobe White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
It's Walker on the wing, and stolen by Markkanen. And the shot goes down.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Avdia can't get it to go. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Thank you.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
See you next time.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off.
Change up, stay far from around me.